Hanksters Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. Today we have a Hanksters certified unit to present to you. It is a 1972 Ford Mustang that's highly optioned. Mach 1. Check it out. Let's start with the 351. So it's not a 302 or a 289, it is a 351 car. Power brakes. Brake booster mounted on the driver's side firewall. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, there's our power steering reservoir. So the car's equipped with power steering. You know that power steering reservoir is so hidden because our AC compressor's in the way, because the car has AC and it does work. It does blow cold. Good stuff. Let's check it out. Blue in color. Real cool blue too. Black insert. Center of the hood, where it's raised, it is vinyl. So vinyl black stripe here on the hood. The blue that is on the hood and the top of the fenders is in real nice condition. I think there's only one paint flaw on this car that I'll show you momentarily. There might be another one here as I walk around it, but up top there, it is fantastic. The black, the blue, real nice. Check out those upgraded halo headlights. Just one of the many things we can do at Hanksters Garage if you would like prior to your vehicle leaving. If you don't like those yellowed out headlights that barely throw out any light, we can install halos for you before your car ships. How about that front bumper chrome? Real nice condition, no chrome peel, no patina, no pitting. That lower spoiler there you see in black, that is plastic. It's all in one piece. Nobody's managed to hit a parking barrier with that thing yet. So it does look good down low. Stepping around to the driver's side of the vehicle, you see the black vinyl stripe that starts out on the fender and continues down the entire body of the car. Mach 1 badging there on the driver's side front fender. Does have chrome 5-star American racing wheels with raised white letter Cobra tires on it. Fantastic look. The American racing wheels look brand new. The chrome's real nice. The tires are brand new. So a lot of good stuff going on in this car. Do not have a Marty report yet. It's on order, so you will see photos of the Marty report on our website in the next day or two. We did not get one with the car, so we had to order one. So we'll put that on there when it's available to us. The front windshield on the car, real nice glass clarity. No cracks, no chips. Let's jump up to the roof before we continue down the side of the car. The paint on this car is really, really nice. Like I said, I believe there's only one area of concern, and it's barely an area of concern, but I'll show it to you here momentarily. Up top here, uniform color, uniform clear, real nice look to the car. Muscle car color, that blue. Black tinted windows, driver's side vent window glass, indoor window glass, both tinted. This is kind of cool. The mirrors are black to offset the doors nicely. I think it looks cool with the black mirror, the black stripe, and then the black hood decal. Door fitment, body fitment, panel fitment, all real nice. The door fits nicely here to the driver's side rear quarter of the car. And then down low there, we will pan for you. No blisters, bubbles, cracks, paint imperfections on the rocker, on the bottom of the door, on the bottom of the fender quarter. Pretty awesome paint on this car. When was it painted? I don't know, but I can tell you that paint on there is fairly recent. If we had any restoration history on this car, we would be happy to provide it for you. Unfortunately, we don't. No motor information, training information, paint information. How about the interior of the car? First, check out the door panel. It's in nice condition. It's vinyl, black carpeting. Got a little black like laminate going on there. Looks kind of cool. Upgraded interior in the car. It's like a checkered pattern. It's kind of nice looking. Real nice seat belts in the car. We'll unbuckle that so I can put the driver's seat forward here. And it's the same pattern in the rear of the vehicle. Real nice. I don't think it's leather. It is like a, I don't know, like a premium vinyl, I would say, is what it is in my opinion. but it's nice. It really is. So, buckle that back up. Your driver's seat, the interior looks to be newer. A lot of stuff on this car is fresh. Like, look at the steering wheel. We didn't put that on there. We bought it this way. The interior of the car looks fresh. We didn't do it. We bought it this way. We did put brand new floor mats in the car because it didn't have any in there. So floor mats are brand new. Does have that rubber insert on the driver's side floor. The carpeting up around the shifter there in nice condition. No fades, tears. It is a very nice driver quality car with AC. Brand new 5-star wheels, brand new tires, brand new paint. Look at the even the headliner. It's got like a texture to it. It's real nice. Somebody's done this interior pretty tastefully. It looks pretty good. So where's that paint issue you were telling me about? It's right here. It's very faint. You can see. Looks like it's almost like it was chipped and then somebody tried to brush touch it. I'm not sure what happened, but there's a couple little marks right there. So we'll take a step back like 2 feet with the camera. You can barely see it, but when you get up close to it, it's there. So that's the only thing I really noticed on the car. Let's drop down low to the rear quarters, like behind the rear wheel and tire, around the rear wheel and tire. You can see that all the paint, bodywork, really nice condition. No rust, no Bondo blisters or filler blisters. I told you those American racing wheels, you know, they're, look at, lug nuts look like they haven't even been off the car. Hello. So yeah, pretty nice looking wheels. I like those American racing wheels. They make a nice wheel. The spoiler on the deck lid is gloss black. The deck lid itself in nice condition from a paint standpoint, no issues. About the back of the car, chrome on the rear bumper in nice condition. It's got a Mach 1 sticker there. All your vinyl on the back here in nice shape. Take a look in the trunk. Pretty simple. Just a trunk mat. There is no jack. There is no spare. And let's take a look underneath our trunk mat here. See, there's no issues in the trunk. No rust holes, rot holes, anything like that going on. Make sure my trunk's closed here. All right, passenger side of the car. Real nice body lines down the side. There is a small, like little dent right there. Maybe something fell over in the garage and hit the car. Not really sure, but there is a tiny little dent on the passenger side rear quarter. The lower portions of the quarter, the drop downs around the wheel opening there, all in real nice shape. No rust bubbles, no paint bubbles, blisters. All your graphics, your vinyl is in nice shape, all the way down the side of the driver's side of the car and the passenger side of the car. Drip rail moldings, glass clarity, passenger side door glass, passenger side vent window, passenger side drip rail moldings, all in really nice condition on our Mustang. Also notice two things here, door closure to the rear quarter, and then your body lines. See how the body line starts on the rear quarter here, goes down the passenger side door, continues straight, lines up with the front fender. You know, if there was any body work here and some hack did it, or, you know, if there's any body work at all, there'd be like waves down the side here where they did, you know, maybe the filler improperly or the panel fitment improperly, but body lines on the car real nice on both sides of the vehicle. Passenger side interior, door panel, seat, floor mat, carpeting, dash pad, all in really nice condition on this Mustang. It's a very nice driver quality car. This would make a fantastic first classic for somebody. It's turnkey. Everything works. The radio works. The AC works. The car doesn't need any paint work. The mechanical portions of the car are all sound. Car starts right up. idles nicely. It's a pretty upstanding 1972 Ford Mustang. While I'm walking forward down the front of the car here, we'll show you the lower portions of the passenger side door and the lower portions of the passenger side front fender. No paint issues down low whatsoever. The top portions of your fender here, real nice. No issues with clear coat fade, spider webbing, cracking. I like it. 1972 Ford Mach 1 Mustang 351 car, steering, brakes, and air. Before we put it up in the air, I want to encourage you to come in person to check this car out for yourself. Everything that we are doing in this video presentation, you can do when you visit our showroom in Daytona. We'll pull it outside for you. We'll let you look at the paint real good out in the natural lighting. We'll put it up in the air for you. We'll let you look at the floor pans, tire condition, bottom of the motor, bottom of the transmission. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car accelerates, how it stops, steers, handles, performs, acceleration. This way, when the vehicle arrives wherever you're at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car in its entirety for yourself. We are a sight unseen business, online retailer. We do the majority of our transactions sight unseen. If we sell 30 cars this month, 26 to 28 people will never come to see us face to face, will never come to drive their car. It's not what I recommend, even though I tell you guys 30 to 35 videos a month. You know, come in person. People continue to wire us money and do financial financing transactions with us without ever coming to see the vehicle. And we've been doing that for almost 9 years here in Daytona and over 22 years in Pennsylvania. And we put a lot of units through our 2 showrooms each month. So hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about our business model, the kind of quality and quantity of vehicle we produce. We do our best to try to make everybody happy, but in any business, whether you're in a restaurant business, hotel business, car business, you're not going to make everybody happy, but we do turn through a very high quality product, very high quality driver quality classic automobiles through not only our Daytona showroom, but our Homer City, PA store as well. So check it out in person before you buy it. Let's set our 72 Mustang on our lift here. We'll raise it up in the air and we'll check out the undercarriage, and then after that we will drive it. Underneath our 72 Mustang, we have disc brakes up front. It's going to be a little hard to see the back of the pan, but let's get a shot of the front. Let's do the front seal here. Passenger side of the pan. Driver's side. Everything looks pretty dry at this time. Boy, I don't know if I've seen some more involved headers, but it looks like everything clearance-wise from the suspension components to the transmission, everything clears good. They got a lot of pipe stuffed into a very small area, but no punctures, no bends, no scrapes, nothing. Good shape. So the tranny pan here looks to be dry at this time, all the way around. Tail shaft seal, that's nice and dry. The pipes look to be in pretty good shape. You have duals going back to some Flowmaster mufflers. E-brakes hooked up. The torque boxes look good on the vehicle. So our floor pans are in good shape. They do have some work done to them. I'll show you that here momentarily. So you got one solid piece all the way back. And then somebody did a partial right here. There must have been a spot right here that was an issue. So somebody did a section here. But it's nicely done. It's nice and solid. Also here, it looks like same area both sides. There's a spot here, and as you can see, it's nicely done. Somebody seamed it in real nicely. Welded it up real nicely. And there's also another spot up here. But the pans look good. When the entire pan's not junk, you can certainly section it in, and when it's done like it is here. It's done very nicely. So if you are a stickler for cosmetics underneath the car, you might want to pass on this one. But the underneath of the vehicle's in very nice shape. Like I was stating with the exhaust all the way back, it's in nice condition. No rust holes or rot holes, no condensation holes in the mufflers. E-brakes hooked up, that works. You have drum brakes in the rear of this vehicle. Tire condition is very good. You have plenty of tread and definitely depth. The tires are from 2023 Cooper Rays White Letter Cobras. You have what looks to be a newer gas tank. You have turn downs on the exhaust. Everything looks good. 1972 Ford Mustang. We're going to set it down on the ground and take it out on a test drive. Before we do that, let's discuss our payment options. If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank, and then of course bank wire transfer. That's usually our most common method of payment. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these cars. They aren't going to do 15 years on a $30,000 car, but you know, as long as the vehicle qualifies from a price standpoint, you qualify from a credit standpoint, they will lend up to 15 years on these vehicles. 10% down is minimum down payment for the purchase of the car, truck, or SUV. So if you're talking about a $40,000 car, you're talking about $4 grand down out of pocket. You can do more if you'd like to, but they're going to require a minimum of 10%, even if your credit score is 9,000. If your credit score is a little lower, or you have a higher debt-to-income ratio, they might ask for 15 to 20% down, but 10% is going to be your minimum. You can put down more if you'd like to, but like I said, 10% is minimum out of the gate. No prepayment penalty on the loan, and it is a simple interest loan. That means if your payment's $700 a month and you pay $1,000, the extra $300 goes towards principal. And if you take this Mustang out for 8 years and you pay it off in 2, they aren't going to penalize you for doing that. So that makes it nice to own one of these things as well. Once the vehicle's paid in full, it goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. We check the oil pan gasket, torque the lug nuts, check the tire pressure, make sure the brake lights work, the wipers work. They're old cars, and believe me when I tell you, things happen. And it can happen at any time. I got 70 of them in the building, and we deal with it every day. So we put the vehicle through one last shakedown prior to leaving our facility, give it the green light to head your direction. Once it's through inspection, the car goes through detail, and then the carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. Typically, we can have a driver here within 48 hours. If you're in a more difficult destination, maybe rural, or you're on the other side of the country, allow us 3, 4, 5 business days, but I promise you we will get the car moved as quickly as possible, and we will make sure your car arrives safely and as quickly as we possibly can. If you're handling your own shipping, be it coming to get it yourself or sending your own carrier, we'll let you know when the car is ready. You can come pick it up or send for it. Let's set our 72 Mustang down on the ground. We're going to have a little bit of weather to contend with out there, but we're still going to take it out on a test run for you guys, show you how the vehicle performs. Okay, let's start with the AC and get that out of the way because it's like 58 degrees here in Daytona and it's freaking freezing, so I'm not going to use the AC. But not sure if you can hear it over the motor, but it's working and it blows cold. There we go. Brr. Yes, it works. Horn. Driver's side turn. Passenger side turn. 60,192 is the miles on the odometer. That is not the actual miles. The title reads exempt, true miles unknown. Fuel gauge works. We will be needing our wipers today. We are contending with Mother Nature. We're not going to stop our... We got two options. Do video test drives in the rain or don't do them at all. And if I don't do them at all, you guys will say, there's no test drive video. So we're doing them in the rain. Not letting Mother Nature stop us. Oil, alternator, and then temp will keep an eye on through the test drive to see what that's all about. Radio works. How cool is that? 1972 Ford Mustang, 351, power steering, power brakes, AC, working radio, newer seats, brand new steering wheel. It's a cool car. Let's drive it. Okay, let me put my headlights on here since I gotta have them on. All right, speedo. Working, accurate, and steady. I forgot to show you tack. Tack does work. I'll show you that again at the traffic light. The car rides really, really nice. We got Speedy Gonzalez in front of us here, so I can't really get going too fast. And I gotta watch how I brake here, but the look at how nicely the car rides. No engine vibrations, no tranny vibrations, no pull to the left, pull to the right. Really great response in the wheel. Might as well test brakes since I can't go anywhere. How nice the brakes are. Stops nice and even, nice and firm, easy to stop. No vibrations or pulsations whatsoever. Tranny shifts real nice. I like this car. We don't get the opportunity to get many of this body style through our showroom. You know, they're the 64.5 for 66 coupes are much more easily findable, I guess I should say. Again, brakes, look at that. No vibrations or pulsations. Temp gauge is coming up. Okay, Speedy, get out of my way. Give it a little gas here. Whoop, lost my traction. Roads are wet. I don't know if you heard that tranny shift. Good power, 60, 70. This car is awesome. 60 miles an hour. When you can do that with an old car and your steering wheel's not shaking, your front end's not shaking all around, you're tracking down the road nice and straight, no engine noise, no tranny vibration, no engine vibration, no tire vibration, that's a good thing. This is a tight car. Great paint, great motor, AC, working radio, a lot of new components, 8.5 on the paint, wipers work, no leaks, we aren't getting dripped on. Good stuff. If you're in the market for a classic car, maybe it's your first classic car and maybe you're a Ford guy or gal, this Mustang would be the way to go. It's a great color, great interior combination, heavily optioned. I would suggest it for sure. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. That's where you can find all the photos of this Mustang along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, this Mustang includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. The warranty covers the internal components of the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. If the oil pan gasket starts leaking, it's not on us, that's your problem. Starter takes a dive, that's on you too. Battery stops charging, you got to put a new battery in it. Your warranty covers internal components of the drivetrain. The warranty is good at any ASC certified facility in the United States. So it's most reputable facilities, franchised and independent. It's just a recognition that they've been in business for more than a day. You just can't take it to Joe's backyard garage. Is the price of the vehicle negotiable? Most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. Time is money, and there is time involved in shipping these cars. You have to look into the driver, you have to set up the pickup with the dispatcher, you have to set up the delivery with the dispatcher, you have to track the shipment from start to finish, you have to pay the driver when they arrive. At a negotiated cost, you'll do all that work on your own. Maybe you're a collector and you already have a carrier you're comfortable with, or you have your own method of transportation, be it an open or enclosed carrier. You are more than welcome to send your own driver or to come get it yourself. And if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you will have ice cold air conditioning to drive home in your 1972 Ford Mustang. It's like a Tesla, it drives itself. Look. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach. And once again, our website is hanksters.com. Check us out. We'd love to earn your business.